Sometimes I really do think that people automatically think um, one has to be stupid when they make videos and that they don't have common sense. Alright, when we talk about black men, before I even formulate my opinions, I make sure I'm clear in terms of what the message is trying to deliver. Alright, if a black woman or anybody's talking about thugs and gangsters, I don't apply myself because I know what they're talking about. So I'm not going to say what they have to say is wrong. Yes, thugs and gangsters are not working. They have kids they don't take care of, and, all that other bullshit. Right? I'm not denying that. So that's the argument against them. Then there's the argument against black men in terms of, average black dudes who, just doing what they have to do. Now, the main argument about them is that, they don't date black women, they date interracially, and they're self-hating, right? Those are the two different arguments I see. So I make sure that when I listen to a video, I'm clear in terms of who they're referring to. If they're talking about thugs and gangsters, I'll probably agree with more, with the points that they're trying to make as opposed to be against it. Now, of course, if you're talking about, your average black dude in terms of being self-hating and, dating outside the race and all that stuff, then I might have something to say. But sometimes, when we have these debates about black women, it's like they can't separate themselves. It's like a black woman who has her shit together can't possibly understand the idea that there's black women who look just like you who are not doing it. So if I try to address those women who aren't doing what they have to do, the ones who do have their shit together get mad and upset. And it's like, if anything, you should be agreeing with me. Because motherfuckers come on TV attacking thugs and gangsters about how they ain't doing shit. Guess what? I probably agree with you because they ain't doing shit. And that's the problem with a lot of black females because the good ones are the ones who have their shit together, feel like they have to stick up for everybody. They're hurting themselves. It's like a black chick who has 4 friends and 3 of them are hoes. But she wants to stick up for all of them, and it's just like, see, like, you're fucking yourself up. We don't do that. You're not gonna see a black man who has his shit together stand together with a thug and gangster. I don't give a fuck if they're brothers. You're not gonna see us stand together, you know what I mean, arms linked up on some shit where we stand together. You attack one of us, you attack us all. Because we're not trying to do the same things. We're trying to keep it moving and be proactive, and they're doing the exact opposite. So I understand people's viewpoints on certain issues. But it's like, you say black women are hoes, you don't know what you're talking about, you're self-hating, yet we all know that there are black women who are hoes. Shit, a lot of these women know some personally, they have them in their family, they're your ex-homegirls and all that shit. You know what we talking about. But you can't, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you have black women hiding, because they're hiding behind women who have their shit together. And the women who have their shit together feel like they have to stand up and protect these women. It's not the case. You can attack thugs and gangsters all day because we don't stand divided. That's why we get so pissed and upset. Like, understand our psychology. We don't stand together. So we get mad at y'all when you guys assume that we stand together. So if you have a brother who has his shit together, and it's not even about having money. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, if he has money, I'm not even fucking talking about that. I'm talking about having his shit together. Right? If a dude has his shit together, and a dude doesn't, we stand divided. And we get mad when you fuck around and have relations with a dude that doesn't, but get mad and apply that to everything. Like, I know hoes, I mess with hoes, I've seen them, and so if I have to come up with my stereotypes of black women, I'm not gonna throw her in there and say, oh, she's the norm. Because she's not the norm. She was a hoe, she was a flip, that's what she did. That's what she did. Nah, but you can't say anything. You can't say anything. It's like black men don't have a problem being criticized. We actually seek it because it makes us better. But you're not going to sit here and try to lump us up with every single last black man, because we hate that. They're pretty much our exact opposites. We're trying to be as proactive as we can, and they're, you know what I mean, doing their best to not be proactive. And we don't want to be connected with them. So of course you're going to get a whole bunch of angry black men when you try to do that, because we never claim them. And it almost works opposite, because you get a whole bunch of angry black women who feel like you're stereotyping, you're generalizing. If you include yourself, then yeah, you would feel that way. But you shouldn't. You should point them out. But you guys don't do that. I've seen a lot of videos of black men getting on black women, but I've also seen videos of black men getting on other black men. But what I haven't seen is black women calling out other black women. No, you let them hide. You let them hide, and when they fuck up your situation, then you get upset. That's the thing about it. Like, it's funny because you have black women obviously feel a certain way about other black women. They don't share it with each other, but they share it with us. So a lot of my viewpoints and how I see it come from the conversations that I've had with my homegirls who are black, who are doing what they have to do. I hear their frustrations. So I would be an idiot to come on here and generalize all black women together. And we're not trying to do that. But if you want to include yourself with them, then go ahead and include yourself with them. But I don't understand, because they don't have your best interest in mind. You'll never see a black man linked up with a thug or gangster, because both sides don't have each other's best interest in mind. We're trying to be proactive, and they're trying to be, counter-proactive. So if y'all want to link together and, and lower your average and bring yourselves down, do that. But just understand where we're coming from. Like, motherfuckers aren't stupid. People aren't idiots. People are really trying to, speak what they have to say, and they've done their research and they know what they're talking about. But the first thing people want to do is discredit somebody. Oh, he's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen to what they're trying to say.